You see, this story of mine hasn't always been pretty. I've been known to put a smile on my face, but deep down inside, I've always felt different. From the moment I started playing baseball, I was always bigger than everyone. I was never obese, but I was never comfortable in my own skin. Baseball was something I was really good at and allowed me to escape from everything else. When that dream was broken, I didn't know what to do. I was so lost trying to figure out why my injury happened and why at the time that it did. I was so worried about what the hell I was going to do with my life now that the one thing I devoted so much time to was gone. I spent weeks and months saying I was going to do new things and try to get out of my comfort zone, but really I was just running away from the fact that I was depressed. My parents have always supported me, and the only thing I've ever wanted to do is make them proud. But now that baseball was gone, I didn't know what I was capable of. I worked a retail job before, and that was something I was decent at, but I wasn't excited about. I had an internship that I thought would give me a whole new mindset and allow me to figure my life out with my degree, but every time I had to do something, I looked at it as a chore. During this whole process, I constantly looked at myself in the mirror and was not happy. I was always looking back and just saying I needed to change. Finally, one day, I pulled an all-nighter and was on the roof of my apartment building watching the sun rise when I realized how short life was. I'm so blessed to have experienced the things I have and be living and healthy. It was that stop and smell the roses moment that my grandfather always taught me that made me wake up and stop dwelling on what had happened, because that wasn't going to change anything. I sat down and wrote what I enjoy doing on a daily basis. Those things were food, working out, socializing, and I decided to put these into action. I always loved training for baseball, but never had the physical body I always wanted to. So instead of saying tomorrow or the next day, I acted. I got my lazy ass up and wrote goals down and went after them. I started surrounding myself with positive, like-minded people that would do nothing but uplift me. The biggest thing was I started not caring about what other people thought. I've been a big people pleaser my whole life, and I noticed that happiness took a fall for that. Here I am now. 6 months has gone by since I started taking myself more seriously, and on this journey I have done nothing but improve. I just finished a 60-day challenge where I pushed my body to limits I didn't know I had physically and mentally, and fell in love with the process the whole way through. I've made big sacrifices, but they have paid off. I've met and became friends with people that will never leave my life, and I figured out why I'm here. I'm here to inspire and motivate people to be the best possible versions of themselves. Everyone has struggles, some worse than others, but it is truly amazing what can happen when you put your mind to something and go after it. So to everyone out there that is going through some stuff, just know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But you have to go through the toughest things mentally and physically to get there, and if you're determined, you will find true happiness. So be barbaric in your work ethic at whatever your craft is, and watch yourself change and grow into the person you want to be. This is just the beginning.